When we talk about volleyball, the conversation often centers on Europe, South America, or Asia. But there's a new wave coming from Africa, a continent whose athletic spirit, resilience, and raw talent are beginning to leave a mark on the global stage. From the sands of North Africa to the bustling cities of West and East Africa, young volleyball players are rising with dreams bigger than their borders. These athletes are not just competing, they are redefining what African volleyball can be. In Kenya, long known for its women's volleyball dominance in Africa, younger players are stepping up, inspired by legends like Mercy Moim and Sharon Chepchumba. Kenya's national team continues to be a powerhouse at the African Games, and the youth are determined to push their success beyond the continent. For years, Kenya dominated within Africa, winning multiple African championships and the All-Africa Games. Their speed, physical fitness, and unmatched fighting spirit made them nearly unbeatable on the continent. But the real story, the story that excites fans around the world, is how Kenya's women have stepped onto the global stage to challenge traditional volleyball giants. At the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, Kenya was placed in a tough group against teams like Japan, Serbia, and Brazil. On paper, they were expected to be overwhelmed, but on the court, they showed flashes of brilliance. Moments where they pushed these volleyball superpowers, forcing them to respect African volleyball. In matches against Japan and Dominican Republic, Kenya displayed aggressive attacks and fearless blocks that won the crowd's admiration, even if they didn't always secure the win. More recently, during the FIVB Volleyball Challenger Cup in 2023, Kenya shocked many by defeating Cameroon, a team that had been their biggest rival in Africa for years. That victory was more than just a win. It was a statement that Kenya was ready to lead Africa onto the global volleyball stage. And it doesn't stop there. In regional competitions and friendly tournaments, the Malkia Strikers have gone toe-to-toe with teams from Europe and South America. They've recorded set wins against teams like Argentina and Puerto Rico. And in junior competitions, Kenya's youth squads have surprised favorites from Asia, showing that the future is even brighter. Moving to Cameroon, the likes of Letitia Moma Basoko have already inspired a generation. But what's exciting now is the new talent. Young women who combine physical power with modern technical skills, ready to carry their nation into future world championships. Then there's Nigeria, a country brimming with untapped potential. Their youth squads have been making noise in continental competitions, showing flashes of brilliance and a hunger to break into the world stage. On the men's side, Tunisia and Egypt remain the dominant forces in African volleyball. Tunisia's youth academies have consistently produced high-level players, some now signing contracts in European leagues. Egypt, with its volleyball history, continues to export talent abroad, building a bridge between African volleyball and the world's top clubs. And perhaps one of the most exciting names to watch is Numori Keita of Mali, the young opposite hitter who has already made a mark in Europe and Asia. At just his early 20s, Keita represents the bright future of African men's volleyball, powerful, fearless, and unafraid to take on the world. These rising stars are more than just players, they are pioneers. They are showing young athletes across Africa that volleyball is not just a sport of distant giants, but one where Africa can rise and shine too. So, as we look toward the future, the message is clear. The next generation of volleyball greatness might just come wearing African colors,